Hey guys, it's Keeley and welcome to another video. Today I thought it would be fun to do a bookshelf tour because new to booktube, no one knows what books I have, so I thought it would be a good idea. So hopefully this works out because I don't have a tripod, so hopefully it's not too shaky or anything. So let's just get on into it and enjoy! Jacoby by William Ritter, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and this book is actually signed by her. It says, "To Keeley Joe, you are awesome, Sarah J. Maas." Legend by Marie Lu, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin, Winger by Andrew Smith, Lux Beginnings by Jennifer L. Armentrout, Lux Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout, Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, and this book is also signed by him. It says, "To Keeley Joe, Ransom Riggs." Hollow City, the second novel of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. The 100 by Cass Morgan, which is signed by her in gold Sharpie, which is cool. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. I have The Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. Quidditch Through the Ages by Kinhole-worthy Wisp. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. And finally, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. Then I have The Maze Runner by James Dashner. And this book is actually signed by him, To Keeley Joe, James Dashner. The Scorched Trials by James Dashner. The Death Cure by James Dashner. The Kill Order by James Dashner. Gone by Michael Grant. Hunger by Michael Grant. Lies by Michael Grant. And then we have a cover change, which is Plague by Michael Grant. I love these covers a lot better, actually. And then Light by Michael Grant. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer. The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer. Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle Zevin. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. If I Stay by Gail Forman. And this one is actually signed as well, To Keeley Joe, XX Gail Forman. Where She Went by Gail Forman. The Half-Life of Molly Pierce by Katrina Leno. And she is awesome. I love her. I'm friends with her and she's great, and so is this book. Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, and this book is gigantic. Horns by Joe Hill, which I am currently reading. The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult. Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. Linger by Maggie Stiefvater. And Forever by Maggie Stiefvater. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Sabriel by Garth Nix. Through the Evernight by Veronica Rossi. Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. The Gift by James Patterson. And The Fire by James Patterson. The Program by Suzanne Young. The Treatment by Suzanne Young. The Remedy by Suzanne Young. The Dragon Rider by Cornelia Funk. Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Eldest by Christopher Paolini. Bersinger by Christopher Paolini. And Talon by Julie Kagawa. Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. Meant to Be by Lauren Murill. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. Through to You by Emily Hainsworth. Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han. We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. The Running Dream by Wendelin Van Dronen. The Secret Language of Girls by Frances O'Rourke Dowell. Kiss Me Tomorrow by Susan Shreve. Each Little Bird That Sings by Deborah Wiles. Love Ruby Lavender by Deborah Wiles. TTYL by Lauren Miracle. I Heart You, You Haunt Me by Lisa Schroeder. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Looking for Alaska by John Green. An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. Paper Towns by John Green. Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. Every Day by David Levithan. And this book is actually signed as well. If You Find Me by Emily Murdoch. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sayans. Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King. And this book is also signed by her. Right there. Please Ignore Vera Dietz by A.S. King. It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. Cracked by K.M. Walton. Empty by K.M. Walton. Trance by Linda Gerber. After by Amy Ifah. Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. Jay's Journal by Anonymous. Letting Anna Go by Anonymous. The Book of David by Anonymous. Lucy in the Sky by Anonymous. Identical by Ellen Hopkins. Rumble by Ellen Hopkins. And Triangles by Ellen Hopkins. This Star Won't Go Out by Esther Earl. Live Original by Sadie Robertson. British English A to Z by Norman W. Schur. The Her Campus Guide to College Life. How to Manage Relationships, Stay Safe and Healthy, Handle Stress, and Have the Best Years of Your Life by Stephanie Kaplan Lewis, Annie Chandler Wang, Windsor Hanger Western, and the writers and editors of Her Campus. 90 Minutes in Heaven by Dawn Piper with Cecile Murphy. Heaven is Real by Todd Burpo with Lynn Vincent. Falls Like Lightning by Sean Grady. Unbroken by Laura Hillenbrand. The Book of Awesome by Neil Pesrica. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. A Dangerous Morning by Anne Perry. Zodiac by Robert Graysmith. And here we have the Chronicles of Narnia. The first one my sister is currently reading, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, so I don't have that right now. Prince Caspian by C.S. Lewis. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader by C.S. Lewis. The Silver Chair by C.S. Lewis. The Horse and His Boy by C.S. Lewis. The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. And The Last Battle by C.S. Lewis. The Bad Beginning, A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Lord of the Flies by William Golding. The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Nancy Drew by Caroline Keene. The Empty Grave by Ida Chittum. Anthem by Anne Rand. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Messenger by Lois Lowry. And Sun by Lois Lowry. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. And A Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. The Shadowhunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. And Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Divergent by Veronica Roth, Insurgent by Veronica Roth, Allegiant by Veronica Roth, 4, A Divergent Collection by Veronica Roth, Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead, Frostbite by Rochelle Mead, Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead, Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead, Spiritbound by Rochelle Mead, and Last Sacrifice by Rochelle Mead, Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, The Golden Lily by Rochelle Mead, The Indigo Spell by Rochelle Mead, Mythology by Edith Hamilton, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, The Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan, The Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, and The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan, The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan, House of Hades by Rick Riordan, The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan, The Throne of Fire by Rick Riordan, The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan, Unwind by Neil Shusterman, Unholy by Neil Shusterman, Ensouled by Neil Shusterman, and Undivided by Neil Shusterman. Green by Ted Dekker. And this is the Circle Trilogy Bind Up by Ted Dekker. It has books 1, 2, and 3, black, red, and white. And this is a bind up by Ted Dekker of his novels 3 and Obsessed. Chosen by Ted Dekker. Infidel by Ted Dekker. Renegade by Ted Dekker, and Chaos by Ted Dekker, House by Frank Peretti and Ted Dekker, Monster by Frank Peretti, Hangman's Curse by Frank Peretti, and Nightmare Academy by Frank Peretti, Asylum by Madeline Rue, Fracture by Megan Miranda, Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, Of Poseidon by Anna Banks, Of Triton by Anna Banks, and Of Neptune by Anna Banks, Evermore by Allison Noel, Blue Moon by Allison Noel, and Shadowland by Allison Noel. And that is it for my bookshelf tour. Special thanks to my little sister Kira for helping me out, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, point down, let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books and which ones are your favorite, and I hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye!